But first, back to the matter of the vaccinations and the struggles this administration has had getting to the Americans who need them. And they're receiving a lot of criticism, including from President-elect Joe Biden. He spoke yesterday, again urging Americans to wear a mask and calling on President Trump to set that example in his final days in office. And he also called Trump out for his handling of the vaccine distribution.
The Trump administration's plan to distribute vaccines is falling behind, far behind. This will take more time than anyone would like and more time than the promises from the Trump administration have suggested. This is going to be the greatest operational challenge we've ever faced as a nation, but we're going to get it done.
Likely in response to Biden's comments, Trump took to Twitter to blame the states for the vaccine distribution lag and threw out another random swine flu mention. A spokesman for Operation Warp Speed said that efforts remained on target and that the low numbers published by the CDC so far reflected a lag in reporting from local health authorities. The White House also released a statement touting the speed of the vaccine developments. And here's Assistant Secretary of Health Admiral Brett Giroir on MSNBC yesterday.
All public health works through the state and locals. The federal plan is to provide the guidance, to provide the infrastructure. We're providing all the vaccines, the distribution mechanisms, the needles, the alcohol swabs. But it's really a state and local level to get vaccines in arms, like it always is. Every year, 170 million flu shots. That's done at the local level. The federal government doesn't invade Texas or Montana and provide shots to people. We support the state and locals in doing that.
Let's bring in NBC News White House correspondent Jeff Bennett reporting this morning on the Biden transition in beautiful Wilmington, Delaware. Jeff, great to see you. Walk us through yesterday the argument that the president-elect is making and specifically the complaints that he is voicing about both the vaccine distribution, but also the obstacles that his team is facing as they are about to inherit this problem in just 3 weeks from today.
Yeah. And Jonathan, what's so interesting about this pushback from the White House is that Admiral Brett Giroir just really explained the crux of the issue. The administration is basically saying that they're responsible for the distribution of these vaccines, but the states are responsible for the vaccinations. Well, as we well know, states are stretched thin. They are cash-strapped now 10 months into this pandemic, and what they're looking for is stronger federal intervention. It was the same thing with testing. The administration kept saying for months that more test kits are being rolled out to states, but yet we knew that the tests weren't actually being administered, and it was because the states needed more help from the federal government. And so what we heard from Joe Biden yesterday was not a plan to get vaccines distributed. It was a plan to get vaccines into the arms of Americans. He talked about how he would invoke the Defense Production Act to ramp up the production of vaccines, but also the protective gear that's needed to administer it. He called for additional funding from Congress so that the states could get the money they need to really stand up a fulsome vaccination effort. He even talked about creating vaccination sites, federally backed vaccination sites, and having mobile units that would be sent out to hard-to-reach parts of the country. And then beyond all that, he talked about having a public messaging campaign to boost vaccine acceptance. And so this was really, for 2 days straight, we saw Joe Biden call out the administration. Earlier this week, it was about the roadblocks, as he put it, that the Pentagon, the Trump appointees at the Pentagon were putting up so that his Trump administration, that the Biden transition officials didn't have a good enough view into the force posture of the military all around the world. And yesterday he was talking about how the Trump administration has fallen short of this vaccine rollout. So, Joe Biden becomes President Biden in something like, 21 days. And he is articulating the problems, the challenges that the country faces and that he will inherit as Commander-in-Chief, Jonathan and Casey.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.